Yeah, I'm sure that you guys are all excited over there. Are you doing your little happy dance over there now?
Of course.
Okay. Okay, well,
you
one
can't get to
thing
2020 without it.
Right, that's true, definitely. Well, one other thing that is also in store that Miss Samantha Walker will be working with me on is a series of film projects, short films, and a possible feature film for under a film festival where we can enter our films into any one of the 126 Academy Award qualifying film categories. You know, so I mean, it'll be nice to win an Oscar, you know, Academy Award. But you know, I got into filmmaking as an alternative to after I left prison. I left prison January 3rd, 2005. I left out with a business degree and a law degree. And I graduated a year early from both with a 3.8 grade point average. And I couldn't get a job nowhere. So I tried and I struggled for years and years.
It's a very real thing.
And yes, that second sentence is worse than the first sentence. You know, because you come out fully educated and equipped and qualified for the jobs, but once they find out you have that felony, the doors get slammed. They call in extra employees to help escort you out as if you were going to harm them. So I learned filmmaking, and I produced a short documentary film called Bridging the Gap from Prison to Workforce. And that film has been distributed from me to organizations in London, England, and from London, England, Miss Sue Clifford at the No Offense organization in Redford, Shire, United Kingdom. She distributed to 60 other countries, and then it just snowballed and blew up from there. So that's how we come to be recognized in so many countries in such a short span of time. That by the end of 2014, after our website was launched, we were recognized in 185 countries at that time. I'm talking about in a period of less than 1 year. There's organizations that have been around forever, and they are not known outside of the state or the community in which they are based. But, you know, so by mistake, I was mistaken to be, I guess, one of the wealthy group because there were some scammers that thought that I was in that group and category. So in the process, I've met kings, I've met actual princes, I've met sheiks, you know, very, very wealthy millionaires and billionaires whom I sometimes have frequent conversations with about current things that they're working on in their companies, in their industries, and in their countries. It is very rare that an individual in my position and who has been taken away from life for so long, for over 20 years, to get out and actually be able to sit down and say, oh, well, I was having a talk with the new king of the Netherlands, or I was having a talk with King Juan Carlos of Spain. Oh, I was just chatting with the princess over here in Malaysia, or I was talking to the sheik over there in Dubai. See, these are the things, you know, so that's one of the other things that drew this freelance writer for NBC to write the James Whitfield story. You know, but anyway, let's kind of wrap it up here, Sam, and let's see if we can't get Miss Simone.
Well, I was just talking with her on Messenger and encouraged her to phone in She had inquired about it, and so hopefully she does call in.
Okay. Hey, well, even it would be awesome if we can get her on, but if not, then we can always have another show.
That's right.
But so now, one other thing, Sam, that I think that maybe you should tell people that you're also a cancer survivor, young lady.
Yes, I am. Stage 3A breast cancer, invasive intraductal carcinoma. I didn't forget, but I mean, that's not something that I lead with,
No, but I'm just saying, that Miss Samantha Walker is amazing. This woman has a resiliency of a rubber band. She just bounces back, But I'll let her tell this story.
Well, in November 2017, I was diagnosed with stage 3A invasive intraductal carcinoma. I went through chemotherapy, radiation.
Oh, what is that, ma'am?
Chemotherapy is intravenous medications that go through your body to fight off replicating cells. Unfortunately, it doesn't.
No, Samantha, what is it? You said invasive carcinoma. Can you explain what that is?
Invasive intraductal carcinoma. Right.
In layman terms.
It was, sure, my lymph nodes and my milk ducts and the other ductal work in my left breast had cancer cells. My tumor was the size of 9 centimeters by 3 centimeters, the size of a large lemon. I also had 7 lymph nodes removed. 4 out of 7 were positive for cancer.
Oh. So, ladies, go get them mammograms, get yourself checked.
Yes,
I have 7
important.
sisters, so ladies, get out there and get yourself checked. But, so anyway, we're down to our last 5 minutes and 20 seconds here.
And I've just heard from Simone Higginbottom, and she'd like to come on and do another show. She's on her way to a New Year's Eve church celebration with a family member, and so she would love to join the show on another occasion, considering the holiday and the events of the evening.
Okay. All right. Then, well, we can arrange that. Like I said, this woman, Miss Simone Higginbottom, she's not only the owner and president of Rebirth Radio, Rebirth Magazine, and Samantha, you can tell them what else.
Well, she's got a lot of different side businesses, and she has written the book, I Am Her. She has her whole slogan and campaign, I Am Her. She's endured and overcome so much, and she really supports entrepreneurs and women in particular. She wants to encourage and support and give a platform, a positive platform for rebirth and overcoming. There are males who do contribute to the magazine. There are males who do have the radio shows. Unconcealed is one of the biggest syndicated shows that is also on the platform, as well as some other shows, including Another Perspective. She manages all of us, and she's pretty amazing. She's got a lot going on, and she's pretty amazing. Much like you, Mr. Whitfield.
Oh, hey, all right, a female version of me is in everything. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Everything is everything, man.
Yeah, but so I love entrepreneurs and entrepreneurial spirit, and it's great to see when people take it upon themselves to realize that, hey, I can do this, and they actually get out there and they take that chance. If it's first you don't succeed, don't give up. Just keep trying. Sometimes you have to sit back and retweak it, modify it, and give it another shot. Rebrand it. Go right back in. This time may be that time that you actually win and get through.
Right, like a phoenix. You got to rise from the ashes.
Always. If you don't, somebody's going to step on them ashes and they're just going to get stuck on the bottom of somebody's shoe and off you go.
You're going to hear a lot of no's before you get that yes, but you make your own way, trailblaze. James, you're a trailblazer. Simone, she's a trailblazer.
I hate for someone to tell me I can't do something. It's like about 2 years ago, I had a conversation with a businessman, and I was explaining to him that he was talking about he wanted to do some videos and something, and I told him, I said, well, I have started a streaming company along with the assistance of a former prison guard, Miss Deborah Helmbert, and we just called 21st Century Media, and we were into music and video streaming since 2008. It's 12 years now.
Incredible.
And we're down to our last 90 seconds. But at that time, we were talking, and I said, I'd like to buy a kit and put together my own satellite to launch so that we can end up broadcasting and getting into more people's houses faster. The guy thought about it, called me a couple of days later, and he says, does the satellite have to be based here? He inquired if the satellite has to be based in the United States, and I said, no, it can be globally positioned anywhere in the world. And that's when he told me, he says, well, I have access to a satellite, my own family satellite that we can use. And I said, whoa. So anyway, as we wrap it up here, just know that watch for good things to come from Ex-Offenders Resource Network, Our Turn Social Media Radio, Rebirth Radio, and Another Perspective, and also from Miss Samantha Higginbottom. So once again, thank you for joining Our Turn. Thank you for joining Our Turn Social Media Radio for this end of the year broadcast, and we wish each and every one of you a happy and safe New Year. Happy 2020,
Happy New
everyone.
Year. See you in 2020. Hey.
All right. Damn, it's done.